Be very careful with loading in this series because you are very susceptible at fracturing. And even when you're doing the jump training that I'm suggesting, you are at risk of fracturing by doing the training.
Hi, welcome to the Judy Terrell Show, where I explore topics intended to optimize every body 50, 60, 70, and above.
Hi everybody, welcome to your second 50, and you are joining me on my video series on exercises to reverse osteopenia and osteoporosis. Welcome everybody. So now, according to the World Health Organization, 6.3% of men over 50 and 21.2% of women over 50 worldwide are affected by osteoporosis. All right, that means 500 million people around the world. All right, so this is a large number of people that are affected by low bone density. All right, now, low bone density is called the silent killer because you can't tell you have it on the outside. You have to get a screening by using a DEXA scan, and your primary care physician can call for this as part of your annual physical. And if you are a man over 50 or a female 45 or older, perimenopausal, definitely if you're menopause, you want to fight your doctor to make sure that they do your DEXA scan. Because like I said, it's a silent killer, and if you don't know you have it, you don't know that you will miss the opportunity to reverse it before it is necessary for you to take medications. All right, so now what is osteopenia and osteoporosis? They are low bone density diagnoses, and why it's bad is because when you have low bone density, you are more at risk of fracturing a bone. And as we age, if we break a bone, the risk of death is like exponentially multiplied. So we don't want that to happen. And if we have low bone density, we're more at risk. So we want to catch the bone if it is in a lower density and then do lifestyle changes that can actually improve it. And study upon study is showing, PubMed meta-analysis is one I looked up, on over 100 research studies that showed that lifestyle changes, in particular with exercise, can reverse osteopenia and osteoporosis. But you got to know if you have it, so you got to get that scan. Now, osteopenia is defined as -1 to -2.4 on a T-score on a DEXA scan. All right, and what that means is that you are within 2.4 points of the density of a younger person, all right? And osteoporosis is defined as -2.5 or lower, -3, -3.5, -4. The lower you go on the density, the worse it is for you. So now it's really important to try and catch it in the osteopenia phase, because when you do, absolutely, you'll get no pushback from your doctor that you can do lifestyle intervention before they want to try and put you on medications. Once you're in osteoporosis, you're probably going to need some sort of a combination of those two treatments, lifestyle and the medicines. But I will tell you that none of the medicines are really effective at creating live, healthy bone and keeping it dense. So we want to avoid those medications by doing lifestyle things, if at all possible. All right, so now, when it comes to lifestyle or exercise, what can we do to reverse osteoporosis and osteopenia? Two main things are jumping out in the literature. That is weight-loaded exercise and plyometric or jump training. All right, so in this series, I'm going to go into the plyometric exercises because strength training is covered in a lot of other videos and podcasts, and you can get that information a lot online. I want to cover the plyometric exercises, the jump training exercises. They're a little bit harder to find, and there's some nuances about it that you need to know to make it important so that you don't get injured doing them.
Your Second 50.life is my virtual platform that is designed for both men and women over 50 and 60, 70, and 80. And it includes pre-recorded video information on exercise and how to do it, whether you're fit and in good health, or if you have bad knees, bad shoulders, a bad back, whatever. It includes information on how to eat for weight management and how to eat for health management. It includes information on the psychology of aging and what do we need to do in our heads, because let's face it, this aging thing is not for the faint of heart. So your Second 50.life is a virtual platform of resources that you can access at your own leisure, but it also includes 2 times a month live video coaching with me so that you can bring your own individual questions and get individual coaching, as well as have access to all the information on the pre-recorded videos. So please check it out, because we're all in this together and we got this.
All right, so the first thing is, when you do a plyometric or a jump, you are now bringing 3 or more times your own body weight as a resistance force onto your bones. And that is why the research journals are showing, PubMed, like I said, if you do a lit review, you're going to find an endless number of research that shows that jump training is directly correlatable with increasing and improving osteopenia and osteoporosis. All right, so we want to add this into our training, but we have to do it progressively. And that's what this series is about. So this is the first one, and I'm going to show you the lower, force training exercise to do for jump training. And then at 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, I'm going to get progressively harder and more impact, but it's important that you do it in a progression. All right, so this one is called stomps. All right, and you can do it seated. And what you'll do is you'll sit right on the edge of a chair or a bench. And what you're going to do is you can take one leg and you can do the movement as if there was a big giant bug on the floor and you wanted to stomp it, okay? What you're doing now is you're hitting it with your leg on the floor, your foot on the floor as hard as you possibly can, because those forces are going to go up your skeletal system, okay? Now, let me clarify one other thing. There's 3 main areas where fragility fractures can occur. They are your wrists, your spine, and the hips, which involve the top of the femur bone, which is your thigh bone, and the pelvic bones themselves. These 3 areas are the areas we want to hit with our loading, because these are the areas that are most susceptible when you have osteopenia and osteoporosis to these fragility fractures, okay? So now this first exercise I'm showing, this stomp, is going to hit the head of the femur and somewhat of the pelvic bones of your pelvis. You're seated, so it's not as much of a load as if you're standing and doing this, which I'm going to cover in a subsequent episode. But I told you, we're going to be doing a progression in this series. So it's very simple. And what you do is you sit on the edge of your chair or your bench, like I said, and you are going to do 10 stomps with your right leg. All right? And it goes like this. 1, 2, as hard as you can. 3, ground forces. 4, 5, 6, 7, straight down. 8, 9, 10. And you're going to feel like a tingling in your muscles and up the soft tissue of your leg. That's fine, because those muscles are being worked, but we're going for this impact. All right, let's do the other side. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. You're going to feel, tingling. That is a good thing. If you're feeling pain, then you want to stop this, okay? And this is too hard, or maybe do a lighter stomp. But, tingling and some, sensation is normal, and we want that, because we want, more than just your own weight of your body, these ground forces multiplied to load the muscles and then load the bones. Let's do another set. Ready? 10 on the right leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now let's do a third set. Back on the right. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now the left leg. And you want to sit up as straight as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that was 3 sets of 10 on each leg. All right, and what I would tell you to do is do this on a Monday, and then do it on a Tuesday, and do it on a Wednesday, because this is not as loading as some of the other ones we're going to do. You can do this on a daily basis. And the ground forces up your skeletal system are going to help you to reverse that osteopenia and or osteoporosis. Now, if you've got severe osteoporosis, and that is like over -0.3, then you do want to be very careful with loading in this series, because you are very susceptible at fracturing. And even when you're doing the jump training that I'm suggesting, you are at risk of fracturing by doing the training. So you definitely want to consult with your doctor or work with your own personal trainer if you are over -0.3 on the osteoporosis scale. But if you're 2.4 or lower osteopenia, then everything that I'm showing you in this video series is going to be appropriate for you preventatively and reversing, okay? All right, everybody, I'll see you on video number 2. All right, we got this. And if you'd like to have access to some of my additional resources, I can be found at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and on my website, www.judyterrell.com.